In 2015, the Mad Max film series returned after a 3-decade absence with Mad Max: Fury Road, starring Tom Hardy as Max Rockatansky and Charlize Theron as Imperator Furiosa. The latter character received a lot of praise, and in late 2020, it was officially confirmed that Furiosa was getting her own prequel spin-off starring Anya Taylor-Joy. We now finally have an official Furiosa synopsis, and in addition to confirming a returning Mad Max character, it may also reveal who Chris Hemsworth is playing. Back in March, it was revealed that Chris Hemsworth had been cast in Furiosa to play the main villain, but no other details about the role were revealed. Well, the official Furiosa synopsis released by Warner Bros. Pictures to commemorate the spin-off beginning principal photography mentions a character who could very well be who Hemsworth is playing, as well as reveals that we will indeed see a younger Immortan Joe. You can read the synopsis for yourself below. As the world fell, young Furiosa is snatched from the green place of many mothers and falls into the hands of a great biker horde led by the warlord Demendes. Sweeping through the wasteland, they come across the citadel presided over by the Immortan Joe. While the two tyrants war for dominance, Furiosa must survive many trials as she puts together the means to find her way home. There's a strong chance that Warlord Demendes is Chris Hemsworth's character. Granted, there hasn't been any official clarification about that yet, but going off this description, it's hard to envision Demendes being anyone other than Furiosa's main antagonist, between him being described as a tyrant and Furiosa being forced to join his biker horde. Alas, given that this is a prequel and we know where Furiosa's life ends up, it's a good bet that Demendes won't make it out of this movie alive, in which case we have to wait and see how his downfall will specifically happen. That brings us to Immortan Joe, who was played by the late Hugh Keays-Byrne in Mad Max: Fury Road. In that movie, Joe was commanded the army of war boys and controlled his own citadel that was filled with drinking water and crops. The Furiosa synopsis reveals that he was set up at the Citadel for a long time, and while we'll have to see how much damage his battle with Warlord Demendes causes, we know he'll make it out of the conflict alive. That being said, Joe wore a respirator mask in Fury Road, and I'm curious to see if something happens in Furiosa that causes his breathing issues. I'm also putting money on the movie showing how Furiosa got that mechanical arm Theron's version had. So now we have a basic idea of where Furiosa's story will take moviegoers, although there are obviously plenty of questions yet to be answered. For one thing, it hasn't been revealed yet who Tom Burke is playing yet in the spin-off, although it was a role that Aquaman's Yahya Abdul-Mateen II was originally cast to play. As with the previous Mad Max movies, George Miller is directing and co-wrote the script, teaming once again with Nicola Thuris to put words to paper. Furiosa comes out on May 24, 2024, so stay tuned to Cinema Blend for updates on its progress and find out what movies are hitting theaters a lot sooner with our 2022 release schedule.